flash, bright like a roaring fight. Crypto dreams under stadium lights. Sweat and fire, hearts ignite. Evening sports buffet, we're with the Ginch replay. Highlights, wild scores collide. It's a riot live tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hump Day. Welcome to another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch. I am said Ginch, Ryan Neff, your host here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. Thanks to the Ginch Quartet there. If you see me repeatedly blinking and trying to wipe my eyes, my allergies are fucking with me big time. Now, I either have allergies on this eye or I have scratched my cornea in some sort of fashion. Because I went to bed Monday night and it was fine. And now all of a sudden, it feels like there's something constantly stuck in my eye. But I have a feeling I scratched it. But anywho, thanks for joining. Let me just jump into some of this shit, shall we? In the NBA last night, there were one game on the schedule. Spurs hammered the Timberwolves 126-97. Take a 3-2 series lead. For the Timberwolves, your leading scorer was Anthony Edwards. He had 20 points. Julius Randle went for 17 and 10. For the Spurs, leading scorer was Wemby. 27 points. He added 17 boards, by the way. The series will now shift back to Minnesota. Again, before the playoffs started, I had the Spurs and the Pistons. I'm not going to back off that now. On the slate tonight, Cavaliers and the Pistons. Series is tied 2 apiece. It is in Detroit. Detroit's favored by 4.5. I am taking the Pistons to go up 3-2. In the NHL, highly competitive game yesterday. It was a pleasure to watch. 2 of them couldn't stay up for the late one. The Sabres beat the Canadiens 3-2. They have tied that series 2 apiece. Final in overtime, the Golden Knights beat the Ducks 3-2. They take the 3-2 series lead. On the slate tonight, the Wild and the Avalanche. Colorado's up 3-1. I think the Avalanche close them out tonight. I think it'll be low scoring, 2-1, 3-2, somewhere in there. But before the playoffs started, I had the Avalanche and the Hurricanes in the NHL finals, and I am not going to back off that now. Again, if you see me constantly blinking, my eyes are watering like it's like a fountain. And this eye is itching like a fuck, like really bad. So, and I'm stuffed. Major League Baseball. Full slate. Earlier today, the Orioles blanked the Yankees 7-0. Guardians beat the Angels 4-2. Right now, top of the first, Rockies Pirates scoreless. Top of the second, right now, the Reds all over the Nationals 5-0. And mid-second, the Phillies and the Red Sox are scoreless. Later on, we got the Rays at the Blue Jays, the Tigers at the Mets, the Cubs at the Braves, the Royals at the White Sox, Marlins at the Twins, the Padres at the Brewers, the Diamondbacks at the Rangers, Mariners at the Stros, the Cardinals at the Athletics, and the Giants at the Dodgers. Some news and notes from around the world in the NFL. The Packers and the Rams are set as the NFL's first Thanksgiving Eve game. That's the first Thanksgiving Eve game. Not Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Eve. Another stupid fucking idea by the No Fun League. The busiest night drinking wise. It's when people go out and celebrate the most is on Thanksgiving Eve, and the NFL decides that they're going to have a game on Thanksgiving Eve. And it's at 8 p.m. on Netflix. Sometimes you just have no words. Supported by Chris Rim, Kalen Kaler, and Jason Reed. The NFL ended minority offensive assisted mandate before the 2025 season. It says here the NFL ended a mandate that all 32 teams hire a minority coach as an offensive assistant ahead of the 2025 season, and not because of recent pressure from Florida Attorney General James Altmaier, who on Wednesday issued an investigative subpoena to the league over its hiring practices. Altmaier, who in March threatened potential civil action against the NFL over the league's Rooney Rule, said Wednesday that the NFL had changed diversity language on its website and that it had capitulated on some of their discriminatory hiring quotas, while arguing that the revisions raise new questions about the policy. I have to keep an eye on that because the NFL decides what it wants to do, when it wants to do it, how they want to do it. Keep an eye on that. The Steelers and the Saints will be playing in Paris, week number 7. More stupidity. There are 11 international matchups. 49ers at the Rams in Melbourne, Australia, week 1. The Ravens at the Cowboys, week 3. Oh, sorry. There's 9 matchups, not 11. The Ravens Cowboys will be in Rio de Janeiro. Week number 4, Colts and Commanders in London. Week number 5, Eagles Jaguars in London. Week number 6, Texans Jaguars London. Week number 7, Steelers Saints Paris. Week number 9, Bengals Falcons in Madrid. Week number 10, Patriots Lions in Munich. And the Mexico City, week 11, Vikings 49ers. And a partridge in a pear tree. The NFL Players Association has said the players strongly want high quality grass fields like soccer players do. More importantly, like FIFA for the World Cup. I agree. Agree wholeheartedly. I think if everybody went to grass field, you wouldn't have some of the injuries that you have. Excuse me, I'm struggling here. Soccer today, Premier League. Man City beat Brighton 3-0. Keep the pressure on Arsenal to start winning. Arsenal and Man City are both going to have, Man City has to win out. So does Arsenal. Let's go to the WNBA, shall we? Shirley. Stop calling me Shirley. Yesterday's action, the Dream beat the Wings 77-72. Lynx beat the Mercury 88-84. The Liberty lost to the Fire 98-96. Like I said, Dream over the Wing 77-72. Leading score for the Dream team is in the house. Alicia Gray with 26 points. Angel Reese, 12 points, 16 boards. For the Dallas Wings, the leading scorer was Arike Ogunbowale, 20 points. So the Lynx picked Mercury 88-84. For Minnesota, the leading scorers were Kayla McBride and Tasha Howard, 14 points apiece. Excuse me. For the Mercury, the leading scorer was Kalia Copper, 30 points. And then the Fire beat the Liberty 98-96. Leading score for the Liberty, Pauline Astier with 24 points. Brianna Stewart added 16 and 10. Leading score for the Fire, Richard Carlton, 26 points. On the slate tonight for the WNBA. Right now, early in the first, the Storm up on the tempo, 14-13. Later on, Aces at the Sun, the Sky at the Valkyries, and the Fever at the Sparks. Sorry, my allergies are really kicking in, man. Ugh. Golf tomorrow kicks off the PGA Championship. Let's see, who would I pick as a winner? I'm going to go Cameron Young to win the PGA. Let's go to college sports, shall we? Let's go to the men. No top 25 action tonight. Top 25 action from yesterday. Number 2, North Carolina beat UNC Wilmington 13-7. Number 3, Georgia Tech gets upset by Mercer 12-9. Number 5, Auburn loses to Jacksonville State 4-1. Number 7, Oregon State over Portland 8-3. Final and 7, Ole Miss beat UT Martin 17-6. Number 20, Coastal Carolina beat the Citadel 5-3. Number 21, Oklahoma State beat Oral Roberts 12-7. Number 24, Nebraska over Creighton 8-4. 22, Arizona State's game was canceled, as was number 23, Boston College. Men's lacrosse, again, Saturday, the Final Four. Number 2, Notre Dame will host Johns Hopkins, and number 3, North Carolina will host number 6, Syracuse. What else? What else was on the slate? I'm not seeing anything. So let's go over to the women, shall we? College softball, top 25 action is on Friday. We're now into the championship rounds. Number 6, Florida will host Florida A&M in the Gainesville Regional. In the Tallahassee Regional, number 9, Florida State will host Stetson. Durham Regional, number 12, Duke will host Howard. In the Tuscaloosa Regional, number 1, Alabama will host South Carolina Upstate. In the Bryan College Station Regional, number 15, Texas A&M hosts UConn. In the Norman Regional, number 3, Oklahoma hosts Binghamton. In the Austin Regional, number 2, Texas will host Wagner. In the Lubbock Regional, number 11, Texas Tech will host Marist. In the Stillwater Regional, number 13, Oklahoma State hosts Eastern Illinois. In the Fayetteville Regional, number 5, Arkansas will host Fordham. In the Knoxville Regional, number 7, Tennessee will host Northern Kentucky. Lincoln Regional, number 4, Nebraska will host South Dakota. In the Baton Rouge Regional, number 16, LSU will host Akron. In the Atlanta Regional, number 10, Georgia will host Charleston. In the Los Angeles Region, number 8, UCLA will host California Baptist. And in the Eugene Regional, number 14, Oregon will host Idaho State. More women's action. Women's lacrosse, we're down to the final 8. Fort Johns Hopkins will host number 5, Stony Brook. That's tomorrow. Number 1, Northwestern will host number 8, Colorado. Number 3, Maryland will host number 6, Navy. And number 2, North Carolina will be hosting Stanford. I think that's it. Correcto. Again, golf PGA Championship tomorrow. That will kick off. Gone through everything else. So I think I'm going to end it there. Quick show. Again, NHL winding it down. NBA winding it down. When that winds down, then golf, Major League Baseball will take center stage. I may have a show tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet. We will see. Coming up on Friday, 10 a.m. special time. Another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch, with myself, Ryan F., your host, on the Cole County Entertainment Network. At 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, I will have ESPN's own Jay Billis talk to State of College basketball. I have questions. He's a law degree in jurisprudence. I think that's how you say it. I will pick his brain about if he were the head of college basketball and college athletics, what tweaks would he make? What rules would he institute? But again, I have questions what he thinks about the expansion to March Madness. Thanks for the like, whoever just did that. I appreciate it. But I'll be picking his brain because I have many questions. Hopefully, he has a little bit of time to spend with me. That will be Friday, 10:30 a.m. here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. As I say at the end of each show, practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Hug somebody every once in a while. You might make their day. Somebody you love them, you might not get a second opportunity. And for the love of Christ, if you see somebody struggling in whatever fashion, ask questions, inquire. How can you help them? How can you get them help? Because you might not just be saving a life, you might be saving a multitude of lives. Enjoy the NHL tonight. Enjoy the NBA. Enjoy Major League Baseball, WNBA, whatever floats your boat. Enjoy the action. I am going to be tuning into the Minnesota Wild and Colorado Avalanche game. Might flip it back and forth between that and the Cleveland-Detroit game. We'll see if I have a show tomorrow or not. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your evening. There's only one thing left for me to do, and that's for Danny Don Meredith to take me out. Have a fantastic night, everybody.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing.